Anyway, so yesterday was the 99th consecutive day in the city of Elizabeth City that is wrapped inside the county of Pasquotank County. Elizabeth City is basically held hostage by Pasquotank County. And so it is the 99th day of protesting. Every day we have been out here doing some form of a demonstration in solidarity, marching for justice, because the Pasquotank County Sheriff's Department decided it was in their best interest to murder a citizen of Elizabeth City. And so I find that personally to be unacceptable, and so does everyone else marching. So we are marching for justice 99 days in a row, and today will be day 100, which is in my view, in my understanding of history, a pretty historic showcase. And so we will, talk about that pretty soon. That is to say, we'll talk about that in 24 hours from now, because that's when I'll do the recap for day 100. But yesterday was day 99. And so what we did was we marched through the streets, through downtown Elizabeth City. And so we marched through the streets, and we chanted and we screamed. And it was impressive. We had a good turnout. We had a baby that was on board. And that was, we were starting them young on this one. So as you can see, this is some of my more professional B-roll. As you can see, check this out. Look at this pan. Look at this pan. That's a beautiful pan. It's so much of a beautiful pan, it's almost a pot. Like, that's how beautiful of a pan it is. And so that's pretty good. So again, the demonstration lasted for about probably close to 30 minutes. And again, we marched downtown. We had people downtown show their solidarity and support with us. We had people say that they're glad that we're marching. We had people look at us funny. It's the best of both worlds. And so we went around. We ended up on Road Street, which is one of the major roads, and I got another pan, as you can see. Look at this. Look at this. Well, this is the pre-pan. So that's the pre-pan, and then we have the pan. Professional photographer. And that's me. And so then after this, we ended the demonstration in a complete circle, marching all through downtown, and it was a very good showcase. Again, today will be day 100, and so we'll see how day 100 goes. But overall, the demonstration was about as good as it has been over the last amount of time that we've been doing these similar styles of demonstrations. And again, I just want to reiterate that I believe that every single person that's out here marching for justice is a noble person, and this is something that is bigger than all of us as individuals, and this is a historic moment, not only in Elizabeth City history, but I think in American history, and if not world history. This is what happens, and this is how people will non-violently protest in their hometown, and this is an example of what happens when people non-violently protest in their whole town and hometown, and I can let you interpret that in the way that you decide to do so. But again, I think that 100 days in a row, not a single missed day. I've been there every single day, except for day 72, where I had other obligations that were protest related. But a demonstration was still taking place on that day. But either way, 100 days in a row is impressive. And again, I'll do a little bit more of like a total recap, like on 100 days tomorrow. But, again, I just want to say I'm absolutely extremely proud of everyone in Elizabeth City. This is not something that's easy to do. And it's something that requires a lot of, grit. It requires a lot of willpower. It requires a lot of persistence. And it's honestly, again, an incredible experience and an incredible moment in history to be a part of. And I just want to say, again, hats off to everyone. Well, I'm keeping my hat on, personally. But, if I didn't have my headset on over the hat, I probably would take my hat off. But, I don't want to take my headset off and then take my hat off and then put the hat back on. That's a whole thing. But either way, really good showcase. And day 100 is today. And so I'll let you know how that goes tomorrow.